Alrighty. Just a second. Morning, everyone. I'm getting on just to test out the new shotgun and look at the new implant. The implant looks like it's for bossing. It adds a bit of buffs and adds a better loot chance for bosses. And the shotgun causes enemies to explode and slow down other enemies, which is a little hard to see. No, you can see here where they start slowing down. It causes basically like an AoE of frost, that way it slows down enemies in a crowd. Yeah, I like that. Quite good. If you're constantly being chased by a bunch of things, if you have a hard time handling crowds, this gets it done. This is also really fast, even with me not mimicking attack speed. Good knockback, fairly good. Oh, I realized why the shotgun reload wasn't instant. My shotgun isn't maxed out. I had to dump stats somewhere. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I'm waiting to see if I actually get something rare from these. I don't think so, because these are holiday enemies, so you're going to get typical holiday stuff boxes. This is probably going to be one of the better shotguns, especially for enemies that aren't resistant to frost. This might have a good wasteland application, because you can really easily tame the horde in wasteland. Knock them down, and make them slow down. Make wasteland probably a lot easier to handle. Uses energy cells, by the way, which you can make a 30,000 stack of. So better wasteland grinding. Plus, compared to other weapons like grenade launchers, you don't have an issue with overkill. This will make sure, you know, because it's got a whole bunch of pellets. I think it's like 10 pellets. You'll maximize DPS. You won't have a lot of overkill, which is wasted damage. Hello, what's up, Ron? 10 breaks. 10 days of break, yeah. Very nice. Right here. Get out of here. Yeah, Wendigo. Nice. It does look like aside from just causing explosion damage, that it may cause slow on, or not explosion damage, explode, or slow on explode, and it may cause explode or slow on shot as well. I'm like half asleep. Ugh. I always do like slow cold weapons for an emergency, like I need a minute to breathe / think time. I like the cryo thrower for this, but this is pretty good too. Especially with it, you know, one enemy exploding and then frosting the others. That's pretty good. It looks like it has like extra, like higher capacity slowing. I think other weapons, if you read the tooltip for this, that other weapons have a certain max cap, and this goes over that cap by a certain percentage. Or at least it allows you to slow things from other sources. I think the weapon may cause slow, and then the explosion causes its own slow or something like that. How many leapers do I need to kill? Yeah, that brought that crowd down to like a standstill. Like, you don't even need movement speed to make them stop moving on this. Let's see here. Ooh, I got stuck on the bench. Look at this. They're just crawling at this point. Should do good on a QRF. Is there a QRF active? Hold on a minute. Let me check boss map real quick. Alright, leave boss map up. I've got a window with it open. No, apparently I do not. No, I do. Okay. QRF, 2 up, 1 left of bunker. I am also running out of time, so I'm gonna have to make this quick. I don't think I can get the claws and test them out right now either. Sadly. They dropped this, and I have to go to work, so. E. Okay, let's see. This would be a good short test of the wasteland theory too, since I can fight wasteland enemies up here. I won't bother switching to attack speed so we can see what it'll do, even with slower attack speed. I've got all the buffs out the wazoo though, so it's a little unrealistic. None of my buffs affect slow though, so this is definitely pretty good for slowing them. Kind of hard to see. Too much mixed in. Trying to get one of those slow explosions. Yeah, look. See how slow you got? This is definitely going to be a good wasteland tamer. Taming all the crap that comes out of wasteland. Everything's so fast. Just start gunning it down with this. Yeah, that looked like it brought the tendril down to at least a third of its speed. This makes it wasteland enemies very manageable, provided you can kill one of them and make the other one slow down. Yeah, I dig this. Pretty good for that. Shout out to my boy the Panhammer, they added the sparkle effect for it. Alright, I'm running out of time. I'm actually not going to do the... So the implant doesn't give +1 loot. It gives like a 30% loot chance. It says something about 30% chance to get extra rare loot. Like, no one... I'm not even sure what the rare loot is. But it just says 30% chance. It doesn't give you an extra chance to loot, sadly. So, when I looted some holiday boss enemies, all I did was loot once. There's no extra chance. I think this would be great for the Wasteland, though. The shotgun, specifically. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much more else to add. I do want to get the claws and mess with those later, but I'm also... Holiday rifle. Ha. I got the frost shot again. Yeah, I don't have time to run through a bunch of challenges and get stuff, so... that might come later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye, have a beautiful time. I would say get the stuff. The implants can be great. It fits in well with other stuff. The stats alone on the implant are good. So, besides the 30% loot chance, you can see it on the thumbnail and in the credit shop when you go look. What does it say? Yeah. 5% damage and 5% movement speed and some search speed. The 30% chance to find rare items from bosses. It sounds good on paper, but what the fuck is a rare item? So, like that. Anyway, I don't know. Bye. Have a beautiful